What is the value of the expression 77 divided by 11 multiplied by open parentheses 28 divided by 4 close parentheses? Which option do you think is the correct answer to this question? This expression is very tricky and has caused many people to pick the wrong option. Let's go step by step and solve it together. Many people, when starting to solve this question, first focus on the expression inside the parentheses, and instead of considering the whole expression, they rewrite it as 77 divided by 11 multiplied by 7. And the next step, they go for the multiplication between 11 and 7 because they believe multiplication has a higher priority than division. So, they simplify this expression and write it as 77 divided by 77, which finally gives them the answer 1. Then, without any hesitation, they conclude that the correct answer to this question must be option A. However, it's not the correct answer to this question. Alright, now let's go through this question step by step and solve it together. To solve this question, we need to follow the PEMDAS rule step by step. And this rule, P stands for parentheses, E stands for exponent, M stands for multiplication, D stands for division, A stands for addition, and S stands for subtraction. We must carry out these operations strictly in order from top to bottom. Alright, as you can see on the screen, in this expression, first we have a division sign, then a multiplication sign, and finally parentheses. According to the PEMDAS rule, we must start with the parentheses first, because parentheses have the highest priority than the other operations. So, we can write this expression as 77 divided by 11 multiplied by 7. Now, we need to perform the division and multiplication. However, it's very important to keep in mind that multiplication and division are on the same level of precedence. In this case, the best approach is to start from the left and carry out these two operations in order. So, first we handle the division between 77 and 11, which simplifies this expression to 7 multiplied by 7. And finally, the answer becomes 49. Therefore, option C is the correct answer to this question. Alright, now let's solve another tricky math question together. What is the value of the expression 60 divided by 6 over 10 multiplied by 20? Which option do you think is the correct answer to this question? Let's dive in and break it down step by step together. At the beginning of solving this question, many people go straight to the expression 6 over 10 multiplied by 20, which I've highlighted in yellow, because they think multiplication has priority over division. And they say it's easy to simplify 20 with the 10 in the denominator and write this expression as 60 divided by 12, which finally gives them the answer 5. Then, without any hesitation, they immediately say that the correct answer to this question is option A. However, this answer is absolutely wrong. Alright, now let me explain step by step how to solve this expression correctly. To solve this question, we need to follow the PEMDAS rule exactly as I've shown on the screen. It means that we have to perform all the operations in order from top to bottom. Alright, as you can see on the screen, in this expression, we have one division sign followed by a multiplication sign. It's very important to note that multiplication and division are at the same level of precedence. In this case, the best thing to do is to start from the left side of the expression and move step by step toward the right. So, first we start with the expression 60 divided by 6 over 10. Okay, whenever we come across a division sign between two terms, the best thing to do is to apply the KCF rule. And this rule, K stands for keep the first number as it is. C stands for change the division sign to multiplication. And F stands for flip the second fraction. So, we remove the highlighted part and replace it with 60 multiplied by 10 over 6. Now, the number 60 cancels out with the 6 in the denominator and this expression simplifies to 100 multiplied by 20, which finally gives us the answer 2000. Therefore, option D is the correct answer to this question.